He's one of those players that as a coach, you hope you get to have a chance to be around one of those in your career.
Just love him to death. Obviously a great talent. He can see things before they happen.
Anything my instincts tell me to do, I can do it and make the right decision.
He just has that natural ability to know when it's time to take off and also know whenever it's time to stand in there and throw a strike.
Deshaun Watson is a quarterback who is polished beyond his years. He makes throws like a veteran, even though he's only a sophomore. He's just got a field awareness that a lot of quarterbacks don't have at his age.
He's even a great leader. You got seniors out there, he'll tell them, you need to do this, you need to do that. Everybody listen to him. Some people be scared to take on that role, but as soon as he got here, got the respect from the team and went from there.
He's not going to tell you he's great. You're not going to know he's great unless you watch the film. He's such a humble young man that he's really approached the situation perfectly.
Deshaun Watson arrived on Clemson's campus, and there was just so much excitement about what this kid was capable of doing. Suffered a collarbone injury in the spring that sort of put him behind Cole Stowart on the depth chart.
Camp was up and down. Florida State came and Coach Sweeney gave me the keys and it started from there.
Then, North Carolina just kind of his coming out party. That was his first start. I don't know how many yards he threw for, but we had 50 points. This guy's just on the money.
And then Louisville got injured, sitting out 3 or 4 games.
When he had his injury in the Louisville game, he's encouraging his teammates as he's coming off the field.
Coming back to Georgia Tech, pretty much, homecoming for me because I'm right down the road, having another injury.
His freshman year, he faced some adversity. Broke his hand, sat out a few games. He came back to South Carolina game, played a great game.
The way he played that game was just so passion-filled. We didn't know he had a torn ACL. Just thought it was a sprain or something.
We haven't beat him in like 5 years. And ever since then, you can know the type of guy he was.
That's usually what you see out of a senior. And to be able to see that out of a freshman, I think just speaks to how different and how special Deshaun really is.
There's video of him busting his tail in the training room every day, 6 a.m. He's in there before class, in there before meetings. So he's really has been in the training room more than he probably was on the field this off season.
Once I was able to start jogging and lift some weights and to make sure my knee was getting stronger, it was pretty good.
He attacked that the same way that he practices and the same way he prepares. The trainers couldn't say enough great things about the mentality that he brought every day.
I'm sure it's all from his mom. She went through that terrible cancer where, she was just such a strong person. So I think that really rubbed off on Deshaun.
He was turned into being the leader in his household while his mom was sick. Being able to see him go through that adversity while he was in high school and the way he handled that gave us early signs of what we were getting in our quarterback.
I look back at her situation and know that I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in and have the opportunity to play this game and be able to come back.
We all kind of came around and said, we're gonna be okay, man.
Having that support cast from my family and teammates helped me out to get through the whole process.
He was like, well, I'm not gonna let something like this keep me down if my mom has something so severe. And, he just pushed through it, which is amazing.
Been out for 8 months and now, being back on the field with the guys has just been fun and just taking that next step of being a leader and getting everyone motivated.
As coaches, we have to continue to remind ourselves that he is coming back from a knee injury. You really don't see any signs. Sometimes, whenever he goes to make some cuts, he's making full speed cuts, and to us, it looks like he picked up right where he left off in November.
Anytime you have a quarterback that is a Heisman Trophy type candidate, projected NFL draft pick in a couple of years, your team can go a long way.
We have big goals, be the #1 team in the country, but it's going to take a lot of work.
It's that national championship. Every year, that's what we strive for. We want to be the best that we can be. And obviously with Deshaun coming back, we're just going to have firepower all over the field.
Deshaun is definitely one of those guys that he continues to develop and continues to work the way that he's doing now. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him.